It's been 9 years in the making, but we finally met the mother of all mothers, and of course she'd be packing the ultimate flavor combination of salty, sweet, and perfectly delicious. Besides, who cares if they're poisoned? There's chocolate and peanut butter and caramel and these some bitches. On Eat the Trend, we find the craziest, most amazing foods and show you how to make them. As CBS's legendary show How I Met Your Mother is tragically coming to an end with their final season, we're treated to one last chance at wondering who will win the next slap bet, what's the best play in the playbook, and if you too would lick the Liberty Bell. But as we say goodbye to the awesome gang, we say hello to the Sumbitch cookie. What, you don't think I can make a Sumbitch cookie? Really? Challenge accepted.
Challenge accepted.
So here's what you need. Chocolate, chips that is, a whole bunch of Reese's peanut butter cups, some mini caramel Rolos, oh, and you know, the basics like flour, baking soda, salt, butter, eggs, water, vanilla, and some sugar, white and dark brown. I mean, they're practically brothers, kind of like Barney and James. Start by preheating your oven to 350 degrees and then spray your baking sheets with nonstick cooking spray. All right, in one bowl, I'm just gonna add all of our dry ingredients, our flour, our salt, and our baking soda. Now the baking soda is what's gonna give that cookie that perfectly brown color. True story. Then in a separate bowl, I'm gonna cream together our butter and both of our sugars. We're gonna do this on low just so that the butter and sugar gets nice and fluffy. All right, it's nice and fluffy. Now we're gonna add our teaspoon of water and a teaspoon of vanilla, and I'm using homemade vanilla. It's the best kind. Then we're gonna whisk this on low again. Now we're gonna add the eggs, one egg at a time, just so we don't get any shells in there. The other egg. Now we're just gonna mix this until it's all combined, and then we'll add the flour. We're gonna add the flour a little bit at a time so that it doesn't go everywhere. Keep it on low. All right, there's your basic, delicious, will flatten out and crisp up thanks to all that butter, cookie dough. But I told you we're making some bitches. This just ain't any old cookie dough. So you're gonna add your chocolate chips, your Reese's peanut butter cups, and your mini Rolos. Now we're just gonna fold all of this in. That's what a sumbitch does. All right, now we're gonna scoop these onto our tray, leaving a couple inches in between because they're gonna flatten out and get nice and big. This batch makes roughly 2 dozen cookies. Pop them into the oven for 10 to 12 minutes or until they're golden brown. Yum. These cookies are deliciously sinful in all the right ways. They're crispy, chocolatey, peanut buttery, and that little bit of caramel just melts in your mouth. Bake up a batch of these to keep your mouth happy all the way through the final season. This is the Sumbitch cookie. I'm Brandy, and I'll see you next time on Pop Sugar.